Hi, how you doing? This is Shane Childers. I just want to talk about Ben Affleck as Batman. Okay, this guy. Don't get me wrong, because Ben Affleck. Okay, well, he hasn't had the best career. I liked him in Mallrats. I liked him in pretty much all of Kevin Smith's films. I didn't really like him too much as Daredevil, but I can forgive that. I can forgive that only if he walks away from doing Batman, because think about it. This is fucking Ben Affleck, the guy who played Geely, for God's sakes. Uh, I mean, what is wrong with the people at Warner Brothers? What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Okay, how many times do you have to fuck up before you realize that you're fucking up? Okay, you might as, honestly, I would rather see Adam West come. I would rather see him as Batman right now. Okay, honestly, I think he would do justice to the role. Honestly, way better than Ben Affleck. For God's sakes, I'm sorry. This really is. This is a fucking travesty. Seriously. The guy, I'm sorry, Ben. Don't get me wrong, because good actor, whatever. But you know what? As Batman, you're nowhere near as intimidating. I'm sorry. If you stepped up, if I was a criminal, and you stepped up to me in Batman, in the Batman suit, whatever, I would literally beat the shit out of you. I would not be scared of you. I would literally just pull out my gun and just shoot you. And if you were able to actually hit me, you would probably break your fucking hand. Okay? Because I'm just saying. You don't look intimidating. You do not look like you could take a punch yourself. You don't even look like you could deliver a punch. I'm sorry. You just don't. Not to me. Okay? I remember you in fucking Kevin Smith movies. The only one that you was really, really, truly believable in was fucking Chasing Amy. And that's because you were a crying, insecure little bitch in that movie. Don't get me wrong, I'm not calling you a bitch, but your character was a bitch. But that is very believable for you. Okay, but as Batman, no. What? Seriously, if you have any self-respect, man, if you have any self-respect at all, you know what? Fuck self-respect, okay? And fuck your respect for Kevin Smith. What about if you have any respect for the millions, and literally millions and millions of fucking fans of Batman, since the 1930s, okay? This character's been around since the 1930s. You really think in your mind that you could play a character with, as much depth and as much fucking, I really just don't know. I'm really pissed off right now. Honestly. And Christian Bale, okay, he did a great job, whatever. Not that great a job as Batman, don't get me wrong. Honestly, he's one of the best Batman I've ever fucking seen, obviously. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans would agree with me, but he still wasn't even good enough, to play Batman. For one, the whole raspy shit. What the fuck was up with that? But, this isn't about Christian Bale. This is about you. Do you really think that you could do this? Because if you do, I would love to just, I don't want to see the movie that, if they actually do make this movie, I don't want to see it. I just want to see an audition tape. I want to see an audition tape. You want to know why? So I can sit there with a few of my friends, get high, and laugh our asses off at your sad, pathetic attempt. But then again, we probably wouldn't even laugh because of the fact that it would just be so sad and so pathetic to see you try to play Batman. Batman is like, he's like the fucking most badass fucking superhero there ever has been in existence. Come on, he beat the shit out of Superman, and I'm sorry, but I seriously doubt that you could do that. I really just don't see it at all. I mean, honestly, the only superhero that that I see you as is I don't know. It's probably some kind of a parody of a superhero, you know? Like one of those parody, you know, Dragonfly. I could see you as Dragonfly from the superhero movie. That's what I could see you as. A bumbling fucking, he making mistakes. I don't know, you know? I mean, that's what I see you as. I don't see you as a real fucking superhero. I mean, don't get me wrong. You did your best with Daredevil. I'll give you that. You did your best with Daredevil with what you had. But even then, your representation of him was atrocious. It was absolutely atrocious. And this as you as Batman, like I said, would be a fucking travesty. Okay? You know what? Fuck it. You know, in the words of Bender from Futurama, this is an atrocity. Okay, like it has to be like a combination of words, you know, of like disasters and shit. It's just a whole. I mean, this is worse than I don't know. Like I don't know. This would be worse than any tragedy. Well, maybe not any tragedy, but oh my God! I mean, this just like honestly. You know, I saw a post just recently, a while ago, that if you were in this movie and the backstory to Bruce Wayne, his origin story would be that his parents actually killed themselves, I would agree with that. If you're Batman, then Batman's parents killed themselves. That because they were ashamed that you were their son. That's what that was. That's what that is. Okay? Honestly. I mean, come on. I honestly rather see Kevin Conroy play Batman. And at least him I could believe. And you know what? That's all just in the voice, mainly. But I mean, I would believe that. I could honestly, really, truly believe that Kevin Conroy could beat the shit out of somebody just because. I mean, I don't know, just because of the power in his voice. You, on the other hand, your voice alone, you know, fuck everything else. Your voice alone just screams unintimidating. Okay? It just screams that you're a bitch and that you actually do. I mean, see, Batman doesn't actually need the mask and all that shit. He can just go out and beat the shit out of people, but he uses that as fear. You, on the other hand, you would use it as fear. But here's the thing about Batman, okay? When he wears a suit and he uses it for fear, he actually gets a fear reaction because he's so fucking. I mean, this motherfucker is. I mean, 1 second he's here and then he's way over here, and you don't even know how the fuck he did that shit. Like, I mean, like he's standing right next to you, and then all of a sudden you getting dragged up by a fucking cable up, you know, by your fucking feet. I mean, how the hell did that happen? You, on the other hand, I'm sorry, you would just look ridiculous. Okay? You would just be a dude in a costume who walk into a room with two people. You just walk into a room with two people in the Batman suit and you'd be dead in 5 seconds. Okay? Batman is the type of dude that can walk into a fucking room with 100 people, literally 100 people, and beat the shit out of all of these motherfuckers without a problem. Probably without even taking a hit. Okay? I'm serious. That's what I believe, okay? I mean, this motherfucker can beat Bane, which is like fucking 8 foot fucking tall, 350,000 fucking pounds of pure fucking muscle. He beat him, beat Killer Croc, beat all these motherfuckers. I mean, come on. Seriously. I just don't see you doing it. I just don't see you doing it. The Joker would literally laugh at you, okay? The Joker would laugh at you in your fucking face and then just shoot you in the face. Because you know what? As Batman, you're not worth the Joker's time. Okay? Now the real Batman is worth the Joker's time. You, Ben Affleck, you're not worth it. You're just not worth it. So seriously though, hang up your superhero, you know, wants and wishes and all that shit. Step back from it. Let somebody else take it. okay? Because honestly, you, like I said, as Batman, it just ain't gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. So please, for the love of God, just walk the fuck away. Okay? Seriously.